This music was created using artificial intelligence.
In the beginning, the Anunnaki created humanoid beings to mine or and farm the land for food. The early humanoids were also considered cattle by the Anunnaki, much in the same way we used cattle back in the day. But they were gluttons. One human could feed one Anunnaki family of an adult male, adult female, and kids for about 6 months. The Anunnaki also ate fruits and grains and vegetables just like we do with our steaks or hamburgers. This kept the humans in line as they believed their order in the chain of life was that they were labor and food. They loved their overlords much the way your dog or cat loves you. Being eaten by your god was considered a great honor, so much that competitions were held for various honors such as most beautiful, most talented, most athletic, etc. From this we still have sports to this day. On Earth for the humans was such that there was the temple priests who answered to the reigning Anunnaki god at the time and were the medium between them and the humans. When there was an altercation between the workers, they were brought to the priests. Unruly humans were simply sent to the rendering processing plant. Nothing was questioned. Everyone was very happy. When the Anunnaki left, the humans started to repopulate very quickly because they were very horny. Since they weren't being harvested by the intergalactic overlords, the priests continued the sacrifices. Being sacrificed to your lord was still considered an honor. The humans still competed to be the most acceptable food for their lord. They literally hoped their god would eat them someday. But since the gods had left, the priests couldn't consume that much food, so the bodies were cremated. In this way, the burnt offerings went to the gods of the sky. It was all very ritualistic and moving. The humans still missed their gods because it was literally programmed into their DNA to want to please their gods. Eventually, the overlords wanted to leave, but they actually liked their new creations. And since they were super smart, they wanted to let the new species develop into its own. The logic was that they had used the best and brightest of all species combined with their own DNA to create a new species unlike any other before. But the humans were like faithful puppy dogs who loved their masters, so they decided to dose the humans with a drug that would alter their chemistry and not make them so obsequious and subservient. This is where the story of the apple comes in, because they were super horny.
Magical.